Hey guys, it's Lefty back again, and I'm here with my brand new DSLR camera outside, enjoying a nice cigar. And you know, I'm really excited to record these kinds of videos. It's gusting winds today, and so I'm a little bit scared because my brand new camera is on a tripod, and I'm the only one here to try to make sure it doesn't fall over. The wind doesn't appear to be gusting here where I am sitting, but I'm still really scared. So if there's a gust of wind and I kind of like, ooh, well, that might be why I also may have had some bad sushi or something. I'm just kidding. I don't eat sushi. It's just freaks me out. I'm a very paranoid person sometimes. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit of tech news. Now, usually I don't do tech news. Usually I'm not really like a news kind of channel. You know, and I guess one of the reasons I don't go down that road in terms of, you know, covering news, the latest and greatest, this new thing, that new thing, or this happened, there's this cop video that pisses me off, or anything like that, is because not that I don't like it, not that I don't like that kind of daily news-ish kind of content. Philip DeFranco, who does it infinitely better than I ever could, although I may have some interesting things to say, but or some interesting takes. But you know, that kind of content is great. People love it. I enjoy it. I just, you know, again, getting back to the paranoia, I always worry that there's going to be an undercurrent of people who bash me for, you know, cheap views, search engine optimization, that kind of thing. And I just don't want to deal with it. I'm just that kind of person where, you know, put it this way. In terms of what kind of person I am, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be a billionaire. I mean, I'll take it if it's offered, right? But I just want enough money through whatever ventures that I don't have to worry about things. I don't want to have to worry about making car payments or having enough money to pay for insurance, auto or healthcare or otherwise, or anything like that. The day-to-day grind or week-to-week or month-to-month grind that many people, that I've seen people go through in terms of just trying to function and live in society today, I don't want to deal with those things. I want to be able to go do other things, whatever pleases me, making stupid videos on the internet and espousing my crazy views, sometimes crazy views on things. That's what I like doing, not having to worry about, oh shit, like I got to pay one bill this month, but not another, or I got to, you know, if I make the minimum payment, how long? I want to have enough money where those things don't bother me. Not where, you know, how many yachts can I water ski behind Gordon Gekko, but just, you know, I don't want to worry about certain things. Maybe once in a while have a nice little something, a nice camera, a nice lavalier microphone, although I am very happy with this Audio-Technica one. So that is why I tend to shy away from doing more newsy things, you know, daily vlogs on some news article I find that I want to talk about, because it just, there might be an undercurrent there that I just don't want to deal with. I don't even want to even have to think about it. But I do it from time to time, and this is one of those times. So today in tech news, it was announced actually yesterday, I saw this, that Amazon is adding a whole new library of shows from a previously pay-to-view cable service or premium cable service, HBO. HBO Go is in part, we'll get to that in a bit, in part coming to Amazon Instant Video, available for Prime members. And I did a little bit more research on it. It takes effect, for those of you wondering, and I had to research this a lot. So a lot of people are probably wondering, it takes effect, or it's supposed to take effect, the deal between Amazon and HBO is supposed to take effect May 21st of 2014. Not right now, not next week. Supposedly they're going to be available May 21st. Now, what is they? Well, it's not all of HBO's library. It's not all of HBO's catalog. It's not all current HBO series. Any series that is at least 3 years old, and anything that has been a choice selection of series that have ended on HBO Go. The Sopranos, I believe, I want to say True Blood, The Wire, and a few, Eastbound and Down is going to be on there, but more currently running series like Veep, or I believe that's how it's said, Game of Thrones, those kinds of, the Boardwalk Empire. I'm a big fan of Boardwalk Empire. Not going to be available immediately, but once those episodes or seasons start getting 3 years old, I believe they will be added to the library. And I'm really excited about this because I believe it's a situation in which everybody wins. Amazon gets a great library, even though it's not all of HBO's library, but it's not the greatest hits. I'm a big fan of Entourage, and I hope it'll be on there eventually. But a lot of people like The Wire. A lot of people like Eastbound and Down. The Sopranos, of course, a classic. And Amazon gets to add that to their pitch to entice people to buy Amazon Prime at $100 a pop. And HBO gets to get a little money from people who are attempting to cut cables. Because let's be honest, if you are an avid Amazon Prime user or an avid Netflix user, you're probably, if you're not there already, you're probably trending towards cutting ties with your cable company. You're not going to pay for cable monthly. And why should you when there is such a plethora of things out there? And that's the other part of this triangle. The viewers get access to something that they have long since wanted. Again, it's not the access that they may be hoping for, but it is something that a lot of people want. And it's a step, I would say a generous step towards, let's say, HBO coming out and saying, hey, $6, $7, $8 a month, you get all HBO. You get to live stream episodes just like you're subscribed via cable subscription. And I hope that's where they're trending towards. I hope that's where HBO is moving to. Maybe they can't contractually, with all the cable providers, start offering up their own digital service for subscription, but perhaps now they've found a way that they can license some things to some place like Amazon, and then you can, for everybody else, and they are setting the stage for a couple years down the road whenever they have to redo their contract. Well, hey, now we want the language in the contract that allows us to bring our own digital service. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. You get Amazon, Amazon gets a great new pitch to add to their Prime pitch, which is an absolutely phenomenal service. I sing Amazon's praises, especially after dealing with my camera, and it was a great experience. Amazon Returns, and HBO gets to enter into a market that they've probably been licking their chops to enter. Because I gotta believe that HBO is not run by idiots. They know, oh shit, there's wind. They know, oh, there's more wind. Stop it. They know that having their own digital service would immensely increase their viewer base. They just, if they offered it up, Game of Thrones, I believe, is the most heavily pirated TV show currently. And they could grab, and as I believe it was Gabe Newell said that piracy is a delivery issue or an availability issue. If people could pay for HBO services, HBO shows, they would, but they can't unless they buy an extremely expensive cable subscription for a bunch of channels they don't watch and they don't want, and in return they get HBO and finally get to watch it. So I assume that HBO has been licking their chops to enter the digital subscription model market, and this is a toe in the water towards that end. And I think everybody gets to win, and it's great. So I believe somebody did the math. It's basically a year of Amazon Prime. It's easy. It's $100, and for a year of Netflix, again, $100, give or take. So for $200 a year, you get all of these things, whereas you're paying $50 at least monthly for any kind of decent cable channel package, and that's monthly. And so you're paying $500, $600, sometimes $700 a year for a bunch of shows as opposed to $200 a year for a Netflix, Amazon Prime 1-2 punch. And that gives you, you could add Hulu onto that. And I'm sure there are a bunch of other places that are trying to get geared up and into this market. So it's great. I think it's great news. I'm excited to watch past HBO series on Amazon Instant Video, and you should be as well, especially if you're one of those many people who have begun cutting cord with your cable provider. And it's a really interesting time. And again, with this move, I think everybody wins. So May 21st, that may change, but my cursory, crappy research says May 21st is when you can expect to see cataloged series of HBO series on Amazon Instant Video. Everybody wins, and it's a great news for digital subscription subscribers. Anyway, guys, this is my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if this is your first time here. I'm out. Peace.